Over the past 6 or so years, our district was very much an innovation kind of culture where we were encouraging teachers to do lots of different things.
And the district did not have a math curriculum. Teachers pulled things together from all over the place. There was no cohesive curriculum for mathematics.
It didn't work for all students. I would say it worked really well for some students and for some teachers, but when you look at our data, it wasn't serving all kids well. Our data was saying we needed support. So our first step, getting curriculum. Second step was developing curriculum guides and common pacing, and just letting our teachers do the amazing work that they do. So no longer is their effort spent going and finding lessons or creating lessons. Their time is spent, how do I teach these lessons well? And that's how we adopted Envision.
Having that core curriculum, which was new to us, really helped put everybody on the same page. We had a common lesson structure that we used from Envision, and then just really flexibly adapted as we went.
We are a school district that went many years without a district-wide math adoption. And so going into this process, adopting a math curriculum district-wide and implementing it was a really deep and significant change.
Part of the rollout was creating curriculum guides and a scope and sequence for all grade levels so that teachers were aware of how the curriculum aligned with the North Carolina standards and making sure that as we were using those lessons that it was helping to ensure that our students were receiving the instruction that best aligned with those standards.
The Envision curriculum filled that gap on how to teach to cover these standards. I think that curriculum helped, especially with the earlier grades, to give teachers confidence on what to teach and how to teach to meet those standards. Our curriculum guides helped with the pacing, helped with kind of that roadmap. Here are some engaging strategies you can use to get the kids up and moving and engaged with this lesson. So I think that curriculum played a big part in getting kids on grade level or course level content to help meet those standards that they were later tested on.
We created this multi-year PD plan that really helped drive this implementation once we got the curriculum. So it helped us not only focus on manageable steps for teachers, not expecting them to do it all the first year, but also interweaving those effective teaching practices and standards for mathematical practice into our PD so that it was not just curriculum, but it was also a focus on instruction too.
We've tried to be responsive to the needs of our staff members. We've provided them with the kind of professional development that we feel like has empowered them to do what we're asking them to do.
We've seen our scores improve to pre-COVID levels. So the year before we adopted Envision, we had 14 schools that were low performing. And after a year with Envision curriculum and very strategic instruction, as the state has recognized us as the most outstanding in performance from last school year.
What's changing is every student, regardless of which middle school they're at or which elementary school they happen to live closest to, they're getting access to the same high quality math instruction. And so I think that as much as anything, it was coming back face to face. It was a focus on teaching grade level standards with a curriculum that provided a research-based lesson format. It provided a common language. It provided a common pacing. It provided an opportunity to have teachers here for professional development from amazing teaching and learning specialists and our Savvas rep. It provided an opportunity for us to do walkthroughs. We weren't doing walkthroughs before. And then it provided us an opportunity to adjust our professional development based on the needs that we saw.
So we're really excited not only for our teachers to get that recognition for all the hard work that they did, but also for our students. They worked hard too. And I think we can contribute it to a lot of different factors, one of which is Envision curriculum and the support that we were able to give to teachers in implementing that.
We have in place now the right mix of expertise, resources, and support, right? And with that mix, I don't really think you can go wrong, right? As long as we continue down that road, that positive things will continue to happen.
It's been challenging at all different levels, but I do think that the success that our students experienced and that our teachers experienced and that our schools are celebrating was much needed because it was a lot of hard work that went into that. So our teachers worked so very hard last year, and in the end, there was a lot of impact on student achievement.